Introducing Anjali, a digital story of a multilingual student. Student profile. Anjali is a grade 2 student. Her favorite subjects in school are visual arts and music. She loves singing in class and making lots of colorful pictures with markers and pencil crayons with her friends. Her least favorite subject is literacy because she says there is a lot of reading and writing to do. In class, she needs multiple reminders to focus on her work. Now it's time to learn about Anjali using STEP information. Since she speaks Gujarati at home, her oral language is stronger, while at school she gets to practice her reading and writing in English. When administrating the assessment, she was able to quickly put the images in order, and when prompted, was able to point to the nouns and adjectives. Using what she has learned in literacy, she was able to use first, next, then, and finally when creating a story with the images. She spoke in both simple and complex sentences using descriptive language. Throughout the assessment, she made connections and images with experiences with her family. This was not common, as in class she was very excited to share events in her life. Based on the TDSP initial assessment for primary students and working with her during practicum, she is identified as being Step 5. As a Step 5 student, she can communicate ideas, opinions, and information fluently in English to peers and small group discussion. Also, she can use English for a variety of purposes and audiences using voice, pronunciation, intonation, and descriptive vocabulary accuracy. She still needs a lot of opportunity to practice both in social and academic situations. Finally, teaching implications. For Step 5 students like Anjali, these accommodations can be used to further develop their language proficiency. First, more time spent on the process. She's a very strong conversationalist but needs the time and support to be proficient in academic reading and writing. Second, more opportunities for small group discussions. She's a very social student, so using her peers as ways to motivate and support her is beneficial for her social and academic development. Lastly, using visuals as references. This is more to help her keep focus on the task and work towards the learning goals. One way to build inclusion into the classroom is to plan and implement culturally responsive activities for the whole class. In social studies, I was able to have lessons that encourage students to share who they are and where they came from. Next, provide a wide variety of texts with diverse characters and settings. In my practicum, students were almost exclusively reading stories that were Western-focused and in English. Lastly, relating to an accommodation. Giving students opportunities to work and share with peers. Anjali was always eager to share and ask questions about what her peers did on the weekend, and this curiosity and openness should be present all the time, not just on Mondays. Beyond just inclusion, ways to empower students like Anjali is to use her funds of knowledge to add to the classroom culture. Also, as the only Indian Canadian in the classroom, it would be easy to dismiss her identity. So, instead, give all students the space and opportunities to be multilingual students. Finally, build a stronger homeschool connection so that Anjali doesn't have to segregate parts of herself when she is at school. Based on the assessment and observations in the classroom, I'm still wondering how can Anjali's identity be affirmed in the whole school community? What are ways, as a classroom teacher, I can unify her school self with her home self?